All right, yeah, I think we're live already. Right, so good morning. Um, Welcome to KCFCA's Kuching Choral first Kuching City First Choir Association's first ever online Choral Art Talk for year 2025. So today we have a few um, established guests, renowned guests. We have Dr. Elena from the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts. And then we also have Dr. Chong, a published Kenya ethnomusicologist. Right, this is my first time doing this thing, online thing, so please forgive me if I'm being awkward. All right, so today we are going to delve into the theme of keep the tune. Keep the tune. The idea is that we want to understand what do we have in Sarawak musically, and how what we can do to keep the tune, to safeguard our musics, right? So before that, let's have Dr. Elena introduces herself.
Okay, thank you, Ahmad. Hello, Dr. Chong. I've heard of you long time ago. Yeah, finally. Yeah, thank you very much. So, hello everybody. My name is Elena Chai. I'm from the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts Sarawak. So I sort of like handle the arts, culture and heritage section, and it is also a part of our division for heritage and creative industry. So this one is more about creative industry and also arts, culture and heritage. So thank you very much for inviting me. I'm here just to share what I know about sound, tune, and also about the heritage of this. Okay, thank you.
It's nothing for nothing.
Is it the link is correct?
It's a link, correct?
Correct.
Because everyone asking now cannot log in.
Oui?
Even us here also cannot log in.
Why?
No wonder 0 views. Wait,
Oh, got one.
only come in, is it?
Nothing. All of us try to log in cannot.
Yeah.
Have to restart.
Here's our Hey. Oh, this one. This is live currently. Correct. Oh. OP7.
Public.
This one. Is it on already? On already, yeah? Hi! Sorry for the lateness. Good morning. Welcome to Kuching City First Choir Association's first ever live broadcast. Today we're going to broadcast our first time ever online Choral Art Talk. So we have done this like for 3 times. This is the 3rd iteration, if I'm not mistaken. The first one was in Talangusan, the second one last year was in BCCK, not BCCK, BCM, Borneo Sculptural Museum. And today we're doing it online, all right? So we're doing it online. So we're going to have 2 distinguished guests. First we have Dr. Elena from Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts. And then we have Dr. Chong, our very own Sarawakian Kenya ethnomusicologist. All right. Yeah. So thank you very much for being our guest today, this morning, despite your busy schedules. Dr. Chong has a show tonight. You might want to come and watch. All right, let's have the speakers introduce themselves first. Dr. Elena.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ahmad. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having this interest to see what we are trying to discuss, about sound, music, and so I'm coming from the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Sarawak. So under our ministry, we have a few sections, and then one of that is Arts, Culture and Heritage, which is closely associated to our creative industry. So then today I'm going to share how creative industry of Sarawak is sort of like based on our Sarawak's diverse heritage. And then I'll pass to Dr. Chong.
Yes, Dr. Chong, please.
Hi. My background is in education. I started as a chemistry teacher and later became a music lecturer in IPG Batalintang. And I started on this journey because I was looking for songs, for local songs for my choir to sing. And I found that the group which has probably the most melodious songs are the Kuching. So that's why I spent almost 30 years, on and off in between working. When I had free time, I would go up the Baram and the Balui also to look for these songs.
That's interesting. From chemistry background, education, and going into ethnomusicology. That's a journey. All right. So I'm going to introduce a bit about our theme today. Keep the tune. Our theme today is keep the tune. Basically, the idea is what tunes do we have in Sarawak, and what we can do to keep it. All right. So maybe we start with Dr. Chong. Can we start with you? So let's discuss a bit, since your specialty is in Kenyah music. What unique qualities do these songs have compared to contemporary songs or folk songs from other countries?
Yes, there are two very important points here. The first is the Bornean context. So their songs, the Kenyah songs, have many references to local animals and plants, and it also reflects their close relationship with nature. And also from the lyrics of the songs, you can see that they like to gather at night to sing and dance in the longhouse. So that's also reflected in the lyrics. And they also sing about the river a lot, because they live very far upriver. And maybe some of you know that the Kenyah, they are reputed to be the best boatmen in the whole of Borneo.
I see.
Very far up in the highlands, upstream, beyond the rapids. And then the second point is the unusual musical features. First is the pentatonic scale. Majority of the songs are in this scale.
Maybe we can spend a bit of time to introduce to our listeners who may not be music background. What does pentatonic really mean, actually?
Okay, maybe I have to sing a bit to explain that. I think most of you are familiar with the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That is the major scale, or a diatonic scale. Most contemporary songs would be based on this scale, either this scale or the minor scale. So if you take away the fa and ti, what do we have? We're left with only five tones.
Notes.
That is do, re, mi, sol, la. So songs which have only these five tones are called pentatonic.
I see.
But actually there are many types of pentatonic scale. But for today I will talk only about the anhemitonic pentatonic scale, which is what I sang just now. Which has no semitones.
I see.
Perhaps, and actually these songs are found in many cultures, folk songs throughout the world. For example, I think most of you are familiar with this song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds very familiar.
Which is actually derived from the Chinese song. Okay?
Yeah.
So that is an example of a pentatonic song. So the special thing about the Kenya is that majority or 70% are based on this scale. So that is a very, oh, sorry. It's not working, is it? Oh, okay. This one is working?
Yes.
Okay, so sorry. Majority of the Kenya songs are based on this scale, and this is a very valuable resource for music educators. Yeah, can go into that topic another day, because it is like a starting point to learn music through singing.
Yeah. So it seems like you maybe have some examples you want to show.
Apart from pentatonic scale, the other point is traditional harmony. So what has especially fascinated me about the Kenya is their skill in singing in harmony. So many of their songs, about 40%, are sung in traditional 2 to 3 part harmony. So I think I would like to share with you a slide in slide 1. This is a song which has both these features. Yes.
Oh.
It is a song which is sung in.
Oh, wait.
It's called Lan E, and it's sung in almost every Kenya long village that I have been to, and always sung in harmony.
Okay. So let's hear the example. Is it playing?
Okay.
Yes. Or the focus. Right. To Dr. Chong, please. Right, so let's look at an example. Lan E during
Lan E.
Lan E.
Sound.
Oh, cannot really hear. I wonder if the audience can hear it. Oh no.
Maybe you can sing.
I wonder why. It's like it's playing though. It's already at max on. Well, maybe you remember how it sounds like.
Okay, it's actually in 2 parts, and the descant or the top part will no la no la ni, and the lower voice is na la ni. So it's really beautiful when it's sung together.
It sounds like an open sound. Is it like fifth part?
Yes, a lot of fifths and fourths. Yeah.
I see. All right.
So is it a general, or is it only this slide, or what?
Maybe it's the feed. Let me check what we can do.
So when Dr. Chong, when they are lining up to sing the song, is there any musical instrument?
No, they are singing a cappella.
Wow.
Excuse me, their tradition is to sing a cappella. So it's really beautiful. They are so musical. They don't need any instrument. So somebody will just go. So they get the do, and then start singing. Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Next slide.
So yeah, let's see. Let's look at the next slide. This is Mudung Ina.
Mudung Ina. Yes.
Oh, it sounds like we still cannot get the sound. Oh, this one got sound. Yes, got sound.
This one a bit faster. Look at the pace.
Okay. So they can hear. So you can see they are imitating animals.
Hornbills, right?
Yes, the first one is a hornbill, and the next they are going to imitate a monkey.
I recognize some of them. Why?
You can go to the next slide. Yes.
All right.
So what they were singing just now. Tiang mo mu dong ino, tiang mo mu dong ino. And when they sing that, they are pointing to a mountain. So most of Kenya villages are situated in valleys where they can see mountains in the distance.
I
So
see.
the solfa do do la do re mi re mi do la do mi re do do. So pentatonic scale, right? And the two verses that I was showing, one was tiang mo pabat piboy. That's why they were running and chasing, and then tiang mo. Adang toy. The toy is the wreathed hornbill, and they were actually imitating the hornbill, right? And the other verse, maybe we go to the next slide first. Can we talk about the hornbill? So the second verse, like a flock of wreathed hornbills in flight, with our arms around each other. And the third verse. The third line, tiang mo kulong kuyat, like pet monkeys. In particular, kuyat refers to the long-tailed macaque, or kera, like we say kera, okay?
That word is actually familiar to me because I'm a Malanao.
Oh, yes, the
my
same.
dad is from
Oh,
Kampung Ikan.
okay.
They use the word kuyat,
Kuyat
also
also,
for
yes.
monkeys.
And when we think of monkeys, we think of them swinging on branches. But what they were doing was a bit different. They were treading on the branches. You can see the actions of doing this, treading on. Yeah. So they really know a lot about the nature. Can you go on to the next slide? Yes. So the toy, okay, I just found this out. Okay, it is Rhizitoris undulatus or enggang gunong. Vulnerable under the IUCN or totally protected under the Sarawak Wildlife Ordinance. And they are known to be very sociable animals, and they fly in flocks to forage for fruits. So that is what they were portraying just now. Said, let us be like the wreathed hornbill, which is often seen in the highlands, and they had their arms around each other. Let us be like them. So that shows how much they know about nature.
Yeah.
And this song really highlights our Sarawak wildlife. This is one of the 8 hornbills present in Sarawak. We go on to the next slide. The other one, I think most of you know, kera, or kuyat, long-tailed macaque. So it is such a common animal, and yet it is now classified as endangered. This was a surprise to me. Major threats, habitat loss due to forestation and oil palm plantations, and for capture for biomedical research. So it all just shows how much they know about these monkeys, right? When they were imitating them, they were doing treading on the branches to scare away humans who wanted to catch them. Right?
I see.
Okay. So can we go on to the next song? Next song will highlight another Bornean animal called in Kenya it's the kuai, or the Iban called it roai, or the August pheasant. So this is endemic to Sumatra, Borneo, and the Malay Peninsula. And what they are known for is their courtship rituals. The male will build what we call a dancing ground, and he will display all his beautiful feathers. And I think Sarawakians know this, the feathers of this bird from the Iban headdress.
True.
So this one is also totally protected now. Okay, they have been hunted, I think, for their feathers in the past. Can we go on to the next slide? Okay, this is the song Ilun Kuai. Yes, I hope you can hear this. This was just a choreographed dance that they made out of Manila Park. They just choreographed this dance when I went up in 2009. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Normally they don't do it with feathers; they just do the actions.
Okay.
So it was specially choreographed. It's a new idea they had.
All right.
Is it because of the protected status of the birds?
Not really, I guess.
Actually, the
I don't think
primary
they
schools can do
realize.
this, Primary schools, I mean, they can always do this and then learn to dance.
Yeah, true.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, actually the male, the Kanjat Laki or the male warrior dance, the steps of that dance are actually based on this, on the Kuai. Yes, yes.
The
They,
Burung
actually,
Rai,
they observe it and they move like the
Burung
Rai.
Rai.
Yes,
Oh.
Kuai. Yeah, so,
It's not based on Hornbill. I thought it's all.
yeah, in the Kuai. Yes, that was a surprise to me too. Yeah, can we go? It's finished already. Can we go to the next slide?
Next slide, huh?
Oops.
All right. So this is
I
the
think,
bird, is it?
Let me see. Yes, correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. So the words, that is the bird itself, and so the second verse, the pheasant scratching. So actually, they actually imitate the pheasant scratching the ground when he prepares it. No? And
So that one is the male.
the male, yes,
And then the
displaying the
small one
feathers.
is
The
the
small one is a female. It's
the
trying
less,
to
the less
the less
decorated
beautiful
one.
one. Yes, the males. The males are the beautiful ones in the bird world.
Wow.
Let's need to stop, being extravagant now.
Actually, there are many verses to this song, so I was quite intrigued by it. I have about 8 verses, and it seems to tell a story, and that story seems to imply that these birds have the power to invoke rain. That's why they were doing those actions. Yeah, okay. Okay, can we go on to the next slide? Then
Actually, I find the first line sounds very melodious, actually.
Yes,
Somebody ought to arrange that into a choral arrangement. That sounds really nice just now.
And it also, in the second or third verse, they refer to the sang. The sang is, I found this out, it is a Bornean fan palm, which is, the Latin name is Liquala valida, a Bornean endemic species, only found in Borneo. And the sang refers to the young leaves. They also have silat in that same verse, which refers to the mature leaves, lide, decaying leaves. And what the sang is very common in Sarawak rural culture, because the Kenyal use it to make the saong. If you see the ladies there, they are wearing the saong. It is made from sang, and they also use the leaves to wrap their rice and other types of food. So it's a very useful plant. Can we go on to the next slide? So, let me see. So just to show you that this is both pentatonic and also in 2 parts. It is sung in harmony. If you heard from the video just now, that if you could hear, there was just one line of harmony. So it's mi so mi re do 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 re mi re do la so. Then it breaks into harmony. Re, the melody would go lia so mi so so so, and the harmony re do la do do do. So yeah, so they sing in harmony just naturally, or they used to, maybe not anymore. It's
Or
very
meaning
sad.
it's now like devolved into
Oh,
like.
it's kind of lost now, yeah, because they don't live, very few people left in the longhouse, and the young people don't know these songs.
Somebody ought to really
Yeah,
do
so,
something
yeah, we
about
should,
it.
to popularize the songs
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It's quite sad actually. All right. So what do you think we can do to spark interest into this hidden music? You know?
Yeah, one way would be to perform them on stage in an appealing way, so that the people in town, or those, in fact, most of the Kenya now live in town actually, and will be attracted to these songs and see how beautiful they are.
I see.
Sorry.
I see. All right.
So, yeah, for example, I'd like to show
Sure.
some slides, which some of the performances that we did in when I was lecturing in the IPG Batalintang. My choir has been singing. We sang at convocation. We sang at many public performances. But sometimes people don't realize that these are Kenya songs. Okay, very beautiful song. Oh, what is it? They don't know. So then we started. Instead of using piano to accompany, we used satay, and then started wearing costumes with Kenya motifs, and putting in dance movements. And then later on, we put them into musical dramas. So this is one of them. The same song, Ilun Kuat.
All right. Shall I play?
Yes.
So they're teaching to their students?
Some of them, yes.
They ought to.
Those who are doing music and so on.
Wow.
Yes.
Or some of them teach music now.
Yes.
Hopefully they carry on your legacy of preserving Kenya music.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we go on to the next slide? So this is the same musical, but portrayed in a slightly different way. So I was fascinated by this story of the power of the choir to invoke rain. So we made up a story partly based on the legend. And here we are using dance to portray the two birds as well. And then we're using, combining Western and traditional instruments in the accompaniment.
Kuwai mapi mudung suling apau payang ilun kuwai bala mayak maka.
Actually, they don't have a background in ballet, but they learned quite fast. I didn't myself. So that's a boy portraying the male choir and the female, a girl portraying the female. And these are the rain dance, so they're supposed to be the rain. So we used cello, piano, and
Where can we get jateng utang in Kuching?
I think you have to commission it.
Commission
I have
it.
commissioned.
I
I
see.
commissioned actually from my contact in Longmore and Miri. So
They
the
still produce
wood has
it.
to come from the up in the Baram, and there's a specialist, Solomon Gao. Yeah, he helps to make it. Yeah.
I see.
Miri. There are others who do it as well.
All right.
Can we go on to the next? Just one more example. I hope you can hear this. This is also another beautiful song, traditional two-part harmony. Yeah, so sorry, Elena, can't hear it.
It's okay. After this, I'll hear.
Ja'i means together, together.
All right.
Okay,
So,
and, yeah. Okay, go on to the, the meaning.
oh, the
This is
lyrics.
the meaning,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
So the first one shows their culture, gathering together to sing. Second one, the river, the dangers of going by river. And then the next slide is just how we apply it on stage.
Easy.
Sorry. So this is the transcription. Do do re mi so re do 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 la do do, and then the harmony will come in. Da 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 da. The melody. So the melody, la do re mi so, second voice, so la do, very simple harmony.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm surprised there's also a third part. Usually
yes.
we hear fourth and fifth. In
Yes, so there's
traditional
also
music.
thirds because it's I won't go into that. There's thirds, there's also sixths. So it's not only fourths and fifths.
Oh,
So
okay.
thirds and sixths very common
Ah.
because the me and the so, and and the la mi. Yeah, so there are those intervals as well.
I'm just wondering, is it also a feature in Kenyan music to include clashing notes, like?
Oh, less
seconds?
so, right?
Oh.
Because a majority are, because it's pentatonic scale, there are very few clashing notes. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
This is
All
the
right.
beauty of the pentatonic scale. And the next slide is just, So this was a musical that we did in November 2022. And we added sape accompaniment.
Mong cha e na ta lu tu ya
So we did this in the house. They set up this very tiny stage. You see how cramped. But they gave us very good props. So we did So the only real Kenya there, half Kenya is the Sabe Kenya. Martinez his mother is Kenya. The rest are all local Chinese from Kuching. Yeah.
There's a lot of interesting clips that you have. I believe you have it on your
On YouTube, yes, you can go to my channel.
Yeah, so maybe viewers who are really interested to study the materials, you can go to Dr. Chong's
the YouTube channel,
Just search, I think it's Chong Pet Lin.
Chong Pet Lin, yes.
Yeah, just search Chong Pet Lin in YouTube. You should be able to find a lot of these videos. All right. So if is there any instances where the song was associated with other aspects of the culture,
yes.
musical instruments or crafts?
Yes, sure. Actually, Kenya songs traditionally are sung a cappella, that means no instruments at all. But many of these songs have some connection, very close connections to instruments. So I would like to show you just one example. If you go to the next slide, this is a song depicting a puppet dance. Okay, a song depicting an almost extinct where a sape player is playing the sape as well as controlling a puppet. So
That's so scary, actually. Nothing mystical.
It's a very.
Is it a ritual?
No, it's not a
Healing ritual.
No, it's not a ritual in a way, but there is some beliefs behind it. Yeah, I'll explain later.
All right.
So maybe I show you the song first. It's very cute. These two old ladies are doing this dance. This is in Longmo. That huge long drum is in Longmo, and they were doing this very strange dance and singing.
Okay.
Okay.
Shall I play?
Sure. Yes. And this is what they were singing about, the cock puppet. And this is Lian Nangang. Unfortunately, he has passed away. So this one I videoed in 2009. That's the
these are the
puppet,
actual
yes.
puppets.
So he is controlling the puppet while playing the sape. Fantastic, right? It's a double skill. It's a tiny string. You can't see the string. It's a very thin string. From his fingers. Yes, from his fingers.
Wow.
So this is like a lost skill. They're trying to revive it.
Oh,
There's another well-known sape player, Edmund Ngao Bilong, who lives in the same longhouse. He has tried
So
to
the
revive.
women are dancing, mimicking the...
Yeah, the puppet, yes. So actually they're just singing a very simple song about the puppet. They don't perform together with him. So this song I recorded in 2020. I only discovered the song in 2020. Whereas that sape player with the puppet, that was in 2009. So I just combined the two videos. Because they told me, we're singing about the puppet just to entertain the kids. So they're trying to imitate the puppet. Okay, if you can go to the next slide. So I'll sing it for Elena, because she didn't hear it. No pentang tut tut, no pentang katatut uyat, pentang tut tut, no pentang katatut uyat. So it's just saying the dance of the cock puppet, right? And then the other lady is singing a simple ostinato. Tuntang tut tut, pentang tut tut. So it's do so do. Okay, uyat piping means cock puppet. It's made from the stem of the lemujan or the buah salak. You like to know, yeah.
Right.
And the tune that the sape player was playing is called Manok Ilang. Manok Ilang is the magpie robin or murai kampong. So many connections to nature. Can we go on to the next slide? Yeah, I'll explain. Yeah, Elena was asking, is it? This is a sambe. So what he's playing is not the modern sape, it's the original sape, the sambe Bali. Bali refers to the spirits. So actually the origin of the sape, if you ask, it was a
ritual.
It became a ritual in a way, but it was to cure, it's medicinal actually, to cure sickness, right?
I see.
So the story of this Uyat Piping, which I got from Lomo, is in Kenya culture, it is taboo to make fun of animals. But someone in the village broke this taboo, okay? So the angry spirit or the Bali Baliu, the evil spirit, wanted to turn the whole village into stone. And they knew this was going to happen because they saw all these green frogs coming up, Sai Bilong. So I'm not sure which green frog, but I looked it up. So it could be this frog. This is the jade tree frog, which is endemic to Borneo. Yes. And so it is found in the Baram area. It appears in great numbers. So the Sambe Bali player had an idea. So, okay, he made this puppet to dance so that the Bali would laugh and forget his anger. So that is the story behind it. Yes.
I see. Your research must have involved some field biologists as well.
Pardon?
Your research must have involved some field biologists as well.
Not really. But I did follow them to their village. They're trying to set up a nature center. So I did follow them once. I was really amazed at their ability. Like in the dark, they'll look. They'll see eyes. They can see eyes in the dark. Okay, that they can tell you what animal that is. Yeah. It's wonderful.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
I think that's.
So yeah, that's been quite a deep dive into Kenya music, especially because it involves like the entire culture, like from the instrument and the animals from around surrounding the culture, right? So let's see, because we kind of quite spend a lot of time in that we have some other stuff that we would like to know. So maybe Dr. Elena have anything to ask Dr. Chong first?
Yeah, actually, I'm about to say something like culture and nature. You know, like can I go to my topic now?
Yeah, sure.
So in Sarawak, we have 34 ethnic groups and 31 indigenous ethnic groups. So these 31 ethnic groups what we found out is I'm an anthropologist by practice. So then when we are developing the curriculum for UNIMAS, yeah, so then I was tasked to come up with the curriculum. So inside the curriculum, we actually put in Bornean ethnography, you know. So we look at how to do fieldwork, research methods and all that in Borneo, in the context of Borneo. Because we need to convince the Ministry of Higher Education why we need to have an anthropology program in UNIMAS. Because UM is already offering that, UKM, USM, you know. So what is so special about, you know, you want to have an anthropology program, a new program, because the government will have to spend a lot of money. So then we try to convince them by developing a program that is, you know, custom, tailor-made to Sarawak and Borneo lah. So we have the Borneo ethnography. Then we'll also have the kinship and belief systems in Borneo. So when we were doing this, and I'm also teaching, right, to our students. So we make our students look at how our local, our indigenous community live their life, and then how it's associated with the nature, you know. And in there, part of it is also linked to what I'm doing now at the ministry. So we try to collect the folklores of our ethnic groups, indigenous groups. And among them is on the not making fun of animals, you know. So like the Bidayu, we have already come out with the book on the Bidayu, where the grandmother, the poor grandmother and the grandchild was very poor, you know, just a brief storyline. And then they dressed up the frog because she was very sad, yeah, with the longhouse community, why they look down on her because she's poor, you know. And then she and the grandchild was dressing up the frog. Again, this is frog, yeah, in a clown, like very funny. And then there was a gathering in the middle. Then they put the frog, and then the frog was dancing, just like that, you know, like the puppet just now, dancing, and everybody laughed, you know. And then after that, then there was a rebut pete, everything, and the whole village turned into a stone. Yeah.
Oh, similar.
And then we also, you know, when I'm traveling to Bali and all that, we see this batu Mekah, batu babi, batu buaya, you know. So when you ask the local community, what are these? Oh, it was because when Kumang was taking bath down river, and then her friend Lulong was laughing when a small fish jumped on her, you know, something like that lah, jump, you know, and then they were laughing at the animal. But because they are deities, so they are sort of like, they are not turned into stone. But along the way, you know, the babi, the toai, the longhouse, everything that was there, you know, at the river was turned into stone, you know. So that shows, you know, how the nature, supernatural and the humans are all connected, you know. So when we see the Roy also, now we have a lot of performance going on. So then we try to actually expose as much as possible of our indigenous dances, right? So one of it is our little birdie. So when he dances, the little boy who dances the beautiful dance, he usually jump from here, right? And with the roar and all that, you know. So then we are trying to make people know. But I think maybe after this, we will make sure, like what Dr. Chong showed us just now, yeah, the Rai and the Ren dancers and all that. I think we are short of the captions, you know. Like maybe next time when we do this kind of performance, right, at the back there, they can have some kind of caption saying, you know, the Rai is what, you know. Then at least we start with some documentation. I think that's one part that we are missing. And that's why we have a lot of, you know, our ministry, we support like 300 over programs a year. But the program just
stop there.
You know, the dance is there. In fact, I was in IPG like 3 weeks ago, and there was a ballet, contemporary ballet, but then they're also dancing some kind of traditional features, you know. And then, but then, the organizer was explaining to me, and then there are dancers around. But I think what we can do is that maybe we can have some kind of pamphlet or some kind of, captions to tell people, what is actually going on,
True. The medium. I mean, the organizer or the producer have to also inform the public about where this.
The meaning,
the meaning.
Because when we see
ties
it's beautiful, it's a performance, it's beautiful. But then, how do we actually internalize, the meaning, Because all of this actually makes sense to us. It's just that sometimes we watch and then, it's so beautiful. Then you remember a bit, but then you can't really, internalize and understand it deeper. Right?
Relate it to Borneo or Borneo culture.
So when we see the dance, the hornbill, so now, okay, everybody knows hornbill is our state crest, everybody knows it's associated with Sarawak. But then, how is hornbill, we have a lot of our community, when they want to go somewhere, they will look for the augury, the burong.
Yes.
So then, burong is not just about burong, there's also animals, monyet lah, kerat lah, all that, right? Buaya even,
Yeah.
So then, all this is like a oral thing now, tradition. Only if you call your grandpa or grandma, they will tell you a bit. It's just that we don't make known, right? So I think we are lack of the documentation part. So I hope
Kenya is well documented now.
Actually, it's very sad. When I went to Longmo last year, very few people left in the kampong. They're all down in Miri, especially the older folk, because of hospitals that were nearby. So now I have to go to Miri to look for these people.
So actually, when we think about this, when people are so dispersed, it's also good. We have already surmised all the benih around Sarawak. You want to look for Kenya lah, Bagatan lah, Bedayu lah, it's all around Sarawak. So we have all our people, our beautiful indigenous culture, all embedded around Sarawak. It's just a matter for them to sprout. How do we sprout
to
this?
be nurtured.
So we need to put water. How do we give the water? Expose them. Awareness. So this is what our creative industry is trying to do. Create, because literary arts, like this morning, I just went to an event. It's on what do you call that? Sharahan. This is a kind of performance also, but it's also associated with literary arts. You have to base on something to talk. Right? We're also sponsoring calligraphy. That's also literary arts, right? And then we're also doing visual arts. Like taking photos. So we have supported grant proposal for people to go and take photo of Pestakau, and then all this regatta, and not only that, they go far away, Belaga, for their ritual, Pesta Saviet and all that. And then we also make sure that now, because of the meaning is important, we make sure that they have the captions so that people understand. And then other than that, gastronomy. I'm sure in the song there's also about food.
True food.
You have the buah salak there just now. So what does buah salak mean to the Kenya community, right?
Yes, I have a song about paku.
You see? So now in Sarawak, in Kuching, we are a gastronomy city under the UNESCO Creative City Network. So there's a lot of things, and we have a gastronomy center coming up at MBKS.
Oh, okay.
The swimming pool. And then we have Sarawak Craft Center coming up behind Borneo Culture Museum. Do you know that? And then we have Sarawak Arts Gallery coming up right opposite the Plaza Merdeka there. So all these are sprouting, and our people are all around. It's just a matter of making them be aware and making them be confident to sing the song. In school or anywhere, in karaoke, right?
Yeah, true. Somebody ought to make pop songs out of it.
I mean, I would be proud, to sing any. I'm sure everybody will be proud, because we all love Sarawak. There's people. I mean, anak Sarawak. We are all around, and I'm sure that we want to. No matter how far we go, we still trace our roots. So any song that reminds us or connect us to our identity, our heritage, I'm sure we will go all out to to promote, to sing it. Even if we are not good singer, we will still try to sing a bit lah. Yeah. So I think that is important lah. Awareness and the documentation. So that
documentation especially.
So that we can use media, digital, all this to make it known to more people.
And I feel like it's also an important source. With the documentation, it's an important source for arrangers and composers to refer to. For example,
you can write more books.
Yeah, like books like that. I'm pretty sure one of the reason why the alam ini perlu tu yang promote. I'm pretty sure
has been sung in West Malaysia.
It has been arranged like in so many ways.
So under our ministry, we also have the Dana Muda Cara Warisan Kesenian. So we can actually help to publish print your books. So we have actually helped the Bakatan, the Sebob, to print their daftar kata. And then we also help some writers. If they are writing anything on Sarawak, whether it's fiction or non-fiction, you can apply for our grants. I think we have a lot. Kelabit, folklores, all this we have already published, and registered, and then we send it all out to our libraries.
Networks.
Libraries in Sarawak have it. Yeah. So, Doctor, you can apply grants from us to publish your books and your choir group as well. Yeah, first choir.
Last year we did commission an arrangement based on Bermukun, Sarawak Bermukun. It was premiered last year in our Music and Words. It was, what's the name again? Pantun Berkasih Sayang. We actually engaged with a local activists lah, in Malay Malay performing arts, Tunku Ramdi.
Oh, right.
So we engaged him and we actually asked him which music, which particular song, and we actually recorded him, and we commissioned the arrangement. So we did it ourselves. It's not yet published. We're thinking of it, but probably we can approach grants for the publication.
So it shouldn't stop there. Creative industry is an ecosystem. Like as an anthropologist, I've collected the stories of the Badayu, the Punan, the Batu Beranak, the stone, and then the some other stories. So we work with animators, we work with storytellers, and then they make it into a book. Then after that, we give it to TVS is actually helping us to identify the production houses. So we gave it to production houses. So then the two stories has already been made into animation. And one of it, actually the Kumang and the Ungrateful Python has won one of the best animation for this year, Malaysia. So we have another 3 coming up on animation. And then now we're talking with Swinburne on making this animation into characters, computer games.
Right. I see.
And then we want to sell. Actually, we want to promote all these. One of it I just texted my boss. It's on the Batu Nabao. I think Swinburne students has come up with a game on the snake. And in Inkalili there is a place, Batu Nabao, with it's a folklore, a place, and the stone is really like a huge snake.
Cute.
And Nabao for a lot of our indigenous communities, snake, python and all that has a very distinctive existence. So that's how much if we explore all our indigenous musical instruments or even songs. I think songs now, there's a lot of association with nature. Nature, not only animals, but like trees, like fruits or food or maybe spices too. We don't know, right? Yeah. So I think that is what we can do, Connect all of it. Don't let your song, a choir, just stop there. It can be turned into a theatre. you know. So we receive a lot of theatre performances proposal each year. So the last one was the Kumang one, and then we told them, you know, next year if you're doing it again, make sure it's in Bahasa Iban, pure Bahasa Iban, and then don't worry if we're going to bring this to outside. We will have the English or the Bahasa caption. We are doing it in West Malaysia. And then we need to repeat this, you know, because we want people to be familiarized. We want the actors to actually be professional, you know. And then we have our Performing Arts Center coming up. So that is going to be there, and everybody, we need content. For our ministry, we need to create the content, and we need people to fill up the activities, right? Yeah. So let's say if you have, if your association come out with one theatre performance each year, then your actor cannot actually be professional enough to understand, you know, to practice, right? So let's say if you just concentrate on one theatre performance, the Kumanga or, you know, something, you know, like yours just now on the choir, yeah. So then the actors, yeah, we can build up on the capacity of the actors, actresses, the dancers, you know, and the musical instrument we can add on now. So then sooner we can bring it out when we have, we get invitations, you know, to like this year we get invitations to Indonesia, to Uzbekistan, to Philippines, to Korea, especially during Hari Malaysia, you know, Hari Kebangsaan, all that. So this is the time we can bring our musical performances, our songs, our theatre performances out, so that people see and people understand and people know. And once people outside, you know, overseas see that, it becomes on a social international media platform. And Sarawak can also see, and then we feel more, you know, proud, yeah. And then our younger generation will be more like interested and appreciate, you know, because
yes,
that's my song, you know, that I'm from that you
culture,
know, group, yeah. I speak this language, you know. So I think awareness is very important.
Very.
Yeah, and we are very, very fortunate because in Sarawak we have so many ethnic groups. You know,
rich
I mean,
traditions.
Dr. Chong is only doing Kenya. we have 33 more ethnic groups
True.
who are doing the others.
Exactly.
So we need 33 more of Dr. Chong who has, done 30 over years. Oh my God, you know. So you see, we have one Kenya specialist here. So we need to have more, 33. Yeah. So is first choir help to identify?
We would have, probably for animation or production, call us for choral singing, but make sure give us a lot of time to prepare.
Yes, that's why to develop a very good ecosystem, yeah, we need to keep on talking to each other, you know. Of course, everybody knows that, you know, sharing sometimes can be quite, you know, you're scared that your hak cipta and all that. But don't worry, because under our ministry, we're also helping to IP. You know, all these trademarks, like the books, yeah, that we publish, we have the copyright. So we have joint copyright. Let's say if it's supported by our ministry, so the author and our ministry is representing the Sarawak government, will call on that publication, but we don't ask for royalty. So we help you in the copyright, in the copyright, so that nobody takes it away. And then for like the signature events or your logo, like First Choir, you're coming up with an annual event,
biennial.
So biannual event or something like that. So we will help you to, you know, copyright that properly under IP lah. Yeah? And same goes to our other food products and all that, you know. So then we want to ensure that, you know, so now we are doing something on a geographical indicator, like this midin or belacan bintulu, you know.
That's very nice.
Keringkan rajang, keringkan gedong, you know. So, but another thing that I want to inform is that actually we have given a grant to UNIMAS to do research and documentation on the sound, everything, very thorough about the traditional musical instruments. So for example, We have the Angkurumong, Selengut, Jatong Utang. Of course, that is normal, common lah. And then we have the Stawa, Hadra, and all that. So we are asking Unimas to help us identify all this, like inventory, the size, the sound. We want the audio as well. Yeah, everything will be in there. You know, so I think our researchers from UNIMAS has already traveled wide and far, and some even have to go to Kalimantan to search for how to make it. You know, and then like the Lumbawang, actually we gave a grant to Cikgu Rini Peter that has taught the students 3 years. In I think in Lawas, how to make the tapik. Tapik is almost like sape, but it's different lah, of course. Yeah, tapik. And then he taught Cikgu, taught the students how to make it from the wood, you know, and then how to teach. And he taught them how to play. And then there was after that, after the workshop in the school, they had a concert. So then the Lumbawang youngsters know about this, yeah. And then I think this is a transmission of knowledge, you know, of patience, yeah, and this is very important.
Very important.
Yeah, we can't do it alone.
Exactly.
You can't say that the youngsters are losing interest. No, it is
we have to show them.
It is the practitioners, you know, to help them to understand. We cannot blame that they move out, then they lost touch. No, they move out. We also want them to move out, right? Yeah, because there's better opportunity. But they will never forget about their roots. You know, we will never forget about that. And we always want to connect with what is ours. You know, connect with our sound, our heritage. Yeah.
True. Especially when talking about migration, transmigration from the rural to the city. Some people, you know, urban life can be quite.
Like you're from Igan, right?
Yeah.
And
my dad is from Igan, actually.
When people talk about Igan, then you suddenly you know, my root. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
And then just now we were talking about the kuyat. Then you said, you know,
that
this,
sounds right. That sounds familiar. Exactly.
See? So this is how we want to be, you know, associated, because that's our identity. You know, our identity is very important to us, isn't it?
True, exactly.
Yeah. And especially if you're in urban area, right? You lost your identity. You're just a worker, and then somehow when you have connection, right, you feel very appreciated, isn't it?
True.
Yeah.
Let's just give some opportunities to our audience.
Yeah.
If you have any question, we cannot see it immediately, but if you have any question, just chat. Just put it in the chat. When we see it, we will try to answer it lah. So you can refer to Dr. Chong or Dr. Elena for any specific thing you want to ask. So I will alert you if there's any question. So, but we can go back to our discussion just now.
Yeah,
so
I think
I'll pay
there's
attention
one
to the
on the Sarawak languages, yes. So sometimes, right, even for craft. So one time I was asking the federal craft tangan, I say, is there any plan, long-term plans, for craft, our local craft, Sarawak craft, to be taught in at the school level, maybe as a curriculum activities or as a, you know, something in class lah. And then I think this is subject to education, Jabatan Pendidikan Sarawak and all that. But I guess maybe teachers, when they select the topic, right, maybe they can also embed this inside lah, you know. I'm not sure because I think if we try, of course, the ministry level, this thing it has to be put in. But on the ground, maybe through the associations, through practitioners, we can have more of this, you know. So like dialects is very important.
Exactly.
I just came from the Sharahan, right? And then they say that the Sharahan just now was saying like using Chinese as a way to teach, but at the same time also to communicate, So like let's say Sarawak, most of us can speak more than 3 languages, right? And then some of us speak a few dialects, So that is treasure, A lot of people are like, how can you people speak so many languages, actually we grow up in this kind of
Exactly. Many
environment,
languages.
yeah? And we should utilize this, yeah. We should be proud, and then of course, what we can do is in our ministry level, we actually help to, like I said just now, publication, yeah. And then we try to make sure that the theatre musical is spoken in the local dialect, even for the theatre on the local Malay performances. We want to make sure that they use Bahasa Sarawak. You know, and then even on our film, we also sponsor support lah, yeah, film production. So we want to ensure that there are more and more, you know, of our dialects, our sound, and our voices heard in the you know, in the film.
In our media.
Yeah.
Dr. Chong, do you have anything to ask? Because I keep seeing you putting up. All right. Your introduction to the grants just now to help associations or anyone to produce things relating to the heritage, preservation of heritage. There is another side of running programs. There's one thing of running project, but there's another thing about maintaining the core operation of the association. Is there any way that we can get support from NTCP to support our core operations?
So for operation, we can't. So it's like if you have some activities, you submit the proposal to us. Like it's only for the activity, like the program. So let's say you want to do a dance, or maybe a Kenya song introductory workshop. Okay, so 2 days workshop. So you submit a proposal to us, like what is the intention, how many participants, who are the participants, you know, what are the budgets, you know, and then the program, you know, the venue and all that. So our ministry can support that kind of budget, but for the operational one, cannot. How many associations are there in Sarawak? If everybody asks for that and we don't know how they use it, you know, and we also cannot pay for like administrative, you know, like because this association is supposed to be under the association themselves, but we give the opportunity for association to run the activities, you know, associated, it must be related to our Sarawak heritage. Okay,
True.
And creative industry.
Yeah, understand.
Yeah, so like contemporary dance has nothing to do with heritage, but it's something to do with creative industry. It's performing arts. Yeah, animation is also creative industry. Yeah, gastronomy, it can be, you know, fusion, because it's associated with creative industry.
True.
So there are 19 subcategories under 5 main categories. So please browse our MTCP website. It's there.
Sarawak got a lot of budget for MTCP. Do apply. All right. Let's see if we have any question. We don't have any question. All right. I think it's about time, since we don't have much question. I think we'll just wrap it up here. Is there anything else that you would like to?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Dr. Elina?
No, thank you very much. Yeah,
Right.
I think we should do this more, because
True.
this is very good. Yeah, sharing, and then we can reach more audience, right?
True.
Yeah, and then students also can practice their skills here, you know, on getting this done. Most of us can't do it.
Yeah, I just learned this like
Thank you very
last
much.
week.
Yeah.
What's
It's very
happening?
new to